I want to start this video off by saying this. We are in captivity because we screwed up with God. We ain't in captivity because of the Gentiles. We're not in captivity because of Islam or Christianity or the white man or whoever else, the African, whoever else sold us into slavery. They gonna pay for what they did, as we are paying for what we did. We are in slavery because we disobeyed the Most High, transgressed, and worshipped other gods. Same thing we doing today. With that said, let's get into it. This is Rap the News, and I received this link from a brother who called himself G-The Prophet. G-The Prophet. And so he sent me a video link, and this is the video. And so we're going to get into the video, and then I'm going to talk, and say what my opinion is of this video. And it's at the end of the day, in the beginning of the day, I am going to say my opinion, but I'm also going to say the truth as I know it. And the truth as I know it always pisses people off. It always pisses people off. Not that I'm wrong. I'm willing to prove everything that I say is true. If it is an opinion, then I'm not willing to back or prove anything that's an opinion of mine or anybody else's. But the truth, I'm willing to go the distance all the way to death for the truth. So with that said, let's get into what this brother has right here.
Because you've got to understand, the regal class of the house of Judah came down from Israel, and they came into the land of the black Africans. And the black Africans resented the regal class of the house of Judah in their land because they had laws, they had customs, they had civility. And they were a regal class of Negro that came down into Africa. And later on, it was the Ashkenazi, the Islamic slave traders as well, that then worked together with the indigenous black Africans to enslave the regal house of Judah.
Okay, with that said, I'm looking at this guy, and this is what the Bible says. This is what the Bible says, the Torah. It says that in Deuteronomy 28:6, that I am going to send you to your enemies. You are already in the Middle East with the Negro, African, and the Arab. But what did God say? I'm going to send you to your enemies. I'm looking at this guy. Well, he fit the description of the enemies, not the people that he talking about. See, you guys gotta get this, man. Stop listening to them. Because the number one question that I would have is, why are you putting out this information? Our people have been dumb a long time, and if you people had this knowledge, why you just now putting it out? Because people, like I keep saying to everybody in my videos, do things according to their disposition. Meaning that it's who they are, and then what they stand to gain from it. What do Rap the News stand to gain from making this video? I was given a link. What do I stand to gain? Right? Zero zilch nada. What did this dude stand to gain? What's his aim? And so, to know what a person's aim is, keep listening to them. So if you keep listening to Rap the News, I want to turn you away from the freaking false God Christ crucified and turn you back to the God of Israel. So you know what my aim is. Keep listening to me. I keep telling you over and over, stop worshiping the nation's pagan gods, because you were sent to the enemies, and they gods are the enemies. So, like number one, right off the bat, I would trust nothing that this guy has to say. Nothing. Because all of his information is calculated, infiltrated, and it has a scheme, a plot, and a plan attached to it. And let's figure out what this plot and plan is.
This is what we've got to understand, but you've got to go back before the 16th century to understand the roots of it. Blacks in this country aren't educated enough to go further back.
So he's saying you too dumb as black people. You're getting insulted to go further back and look at exactly what has happened. The only distance that we need to go back is in the Torah and what it states in the Torah. What he talking about, man? Like when you send me information, man, I'm going to scrutinize this information, and the only reason why I'm doing a video on this, because a lot of people send me information. I'm not going to do a video on it unless it touched me in some type of way. I automatically hate this dude with a passion from sight, not because of his skin color, because I can see a devil. I know a devil when I see one. That's a devil. Keep going.
Do you know how many blacks in America have been lost to Islam? It's outrageous.
Bam. So now you got what his agenda is. His agenda is not to enlighten you. See? His agenda is not to say you are the true Israelites that came out of Judah and went into Africa or fled into Africa and then was sold out by the Africans and the Arabs and the damn Dutch and whoever had the damn Khazar Jews, the synagogue of Satan. All of them had their hand in it, and we know all of them going to pay for that. But his agenda is to turn you away from Islam. Then I would have to ask the question, why? Why is he so adamant about turning you away from Islam? So let's keep listening to him more, because he'll tell you, maybe, I don't know. I haven't listened to it all. But I'm good at analyzing people with a plot.
That's not your tribe. Your tribe is Judah. Muhammad's tribe enslaved you.
Okay. I'm going to stop him right there, because me and people have been debating on this issue right here. So he said, that's not our tribe. Our tribe is Judah. Israel is all one people. And I'm going to enlighten you. And this is the part that people is going to hate. Because this is the part that everybody else, people always hate. And that is the truth. Ishmael came from Abraham. You are your father's seed. Abraham can only have Hebrews. I'm going to say that 3 times. Abraham can only have Hebrews. One more again. Abraham, seed, can only be Hebrews. Ishmael is a descendant of a Hebrew, Father Abraham. Okay. And then I lost, 60 or 70% of you for telling that truth? Let's keep going on with this guy's agenda, and let's listen to what he got to say.
Why would you convert to Muhammad's tribe when you're of King David's tribe?
Is it about tribes? We have become tribal? That's what it's about? Because there was the tribe of Judah, and there was other tribes, right? Israel, all of them. The 12 tribes of Israel, right? So are we divided? Because this is what he preaching, division of the tribes. And I'm going to say this again. I know you guys hate this. Abraham can only have Hebrews. Ishmaelite, Muslim, what do they call them? Arab, are descendants of Hebrew. The only way you can get Hebrew out of the damn Arab is that he have a father from another nationality. Other than that, they remain Hebrew till the end of time. This devil knows that. And like I said, I'm not promoting Islam. I'm just promoting the truth of the Torah. You know, the Torah states Abraham had Ishmael, and Ishmael is the son of Abraham the Hebrew. Fuck what this dude is saying, man.
Don't convert to the tribe that enslaved you and then sold you to Ashkenazi ship merchants.
And blacks been selling out blacks. And I mean, watch this, you guys. I've had pictures of the sons of Ishmael who were blacker than black. You know what I mean? It doesn't make them Arab. Arab is terminology. So I can be called Creole, or I can be called dark chocolate. It doesn't make me Creole or dark chocolate. I can be called African American, but it doesn't take away what I am, Hebrew. They can be called Arab. The only way they do not fit in Hebrew anymore is if God said 100%, you know, they ousted some type of way out of the gene pool. But God said he's going to bless all the seed of Abraham. Bless. And so it also states in the book, and I'm only quoting, I'm not quoting out the Quran, I'm not quoting out any other scriptures, just straight up the Bible, and I'm doing this right out of my brain. It already stated that he was going to bless Ishmael and his nation. What does bless mean? That he hated him and he excommunicated? And that he wiped out the gene pool now? His seed don't stop somewhere? That's not in the Torah. That's not in the Bible. What's this dude talking about, man? And like I said, I'm going to lose y'all on the truth. But I don't mind, because the truth is the truth. I'm not here to be your damn friend. I'm here to tell you the truth. Because the truth is going to set you free. The lie is going to get you in the lake of fire. Keep going with this, because I don't even want to keep going with it. Because I'm doing is stepping on foots, but the foots need to be stepped on, because we need to stop with this bullshit. I'm going to say this again, because this is what you hate. Abraham can only have Hebrews. So let's say the guy who sent me the video, Gadesh. If you have two sons, one by a black woman, one by a white woman, they still your sons. No, you know. And so, I'm going to say it just like it's written. You got one by a Hebrew woman, and you got one by an African woman. Let me put it like that, because that's the situation that we're facing right here. I'm going to put it the way the situation is. One by a Hebrew woman and one by an African woman, an Egyptian woman. You know, the one that you have by the Egyptian is not Hebrew. When all of the camps and everybody preach you are your father's seed, it's a lie. We got to stop falling for a lie. And so when that Hebrew who was by the Egyptian woman, by Abraham, you are your father's seed. When he had babies, and they're your babies, they're going to be Arabs? No, they're still going to be Hebrew for as long as they keep the bloodline. For as long as he have all daughters, and then the daughters marry some whites or something like that, and they have babies, then they not Hebrew. We got to go by the law, man.
More black Negroes have been lost to Islam in the 20th century than any other Bible-believing group. It's outrageous.
Okay, so I'm going to end it with that, man, because I'm not going to even go no further. So, he said, more black people have been lost to Islam. More black people have been lost to crack cocaine that y'all planted in the neighborhood. More black people have been lost to gang violence. You know, when y'all planted the guns in the neighborhood, sold guns to us. You know, y'all give guns to one tribe to make them go against another. And y'all pulling the same stuff on us that y'all did on the Africans. You give guns to one gang and then leave the other gang open, and then they go blast that gang, and then when they get jailed up, then you get that gang guns, and they go kill their families and their kids and everybody else. And you just sit back and watch the bloodbath. You guys are the ones who brought the drugs in the community. You know, you guys are the one who set up liquor stores on every corner. And then you can come and teach me something. He can't teach, Gadash, he can't teach me a goddamn thing. Because I would school his ass. I would school his ass quickly on that book that he say he believe in. And then this is what God said, and then case closed. The Gentile don't know God. And then the Gentile has lied about his story ever since we known him. You know, enough said. Let's wrap the news.